This is to show you how to list variation items on Overstock. So basically, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is copy the actual main URL, which is up to the product HTML, which I provide you on the spreadsheet. You just copy that over, and then you click on. Sorry, I thought I was in the SKU fetch already, but all you need to do is, it's like listing a single item, but what you're gonna do is press this process and list variation, click on process, and then once it loads, I'm going to show you how to separate them out. So the key thing that you need to do is basically, this is the actual main item. Let me just go ahead and close this out. Main thing you need to know is the color variation, or sometimes it's size variation. It just depends. Just make sure that each of these items have like quantities on them that's more than 20 at least, which is good. And this one as well. Yep. So this is a good item to list. You'll probably see more of different variation. Some I've seen is items that have 5 variation. So, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just use this as an example. So right now, looks like it loaded already. So you're gonna do everything that you normally do as far as all the item specific, everything else, item height, length, width, type, and so on. This is just an example. So let's see. We're gonna material. We're gonna choose, what is the material on this? This fabric. Fabric. I believe you have to go all the way down to be able to enter in your own item height. Let's see. Assembled. We'll use the let's see, item height 36 inches. Actually, you just choose this 25 length. Um, 25 length. Probably that's the width, maybe the 25. I don't know, whichever. I don't remember what deep is. I think is actually it's the width should be the wide. So it would be 25. And the length would be, I guess, how deep it is. What is it? 22. kind of weird. 22, how they skip. I think it's 22 or 22.5. But you get you get you get what I'm saying. I think this is all just the normal stuff that you would, enter in as far as item specific. The main thing that you're gonna do, is really just separate them out as far as the variation. So as what you see here, obviously you're gonna do the title. You already know how to do that. The gallery, the general images is pretty much every single, well, I wouldn't say every single thing. I would uncheck the actual, maybe I'll do like, this is obviously the combination, which is general images. So I would just do like one of each of the color variation. If it's something that is like, pretty general, like as far as like the wood, pictures, I mean, I would leave that. So I would do like, leave this here, uncheck this. Oops, I don't know why I did that, but uncheck that. I would leave that because it's just showing the wood part of it. I would uncheck all of these, and then I would choose one of the single one, uncheck all of these. Looks like it's the same image as far as the wood, and I would leave this because it shows the two. The main thing really is when you go to variation images, actually the first thing you need to do is go down here under the variation attribute. You're gonna leave color attribute, and pretty much it populated the variation as well, so which is already good. So sometimes it'll give some funky characters, so I would just delete like some characters and change it exactly what it shows in overstock, like the actual color. In this case is the actual color variation, like gray and tan. So let's see. And so that's all you need to do as far as the variation. If you have any question here, I know sometimes it's a little confusing, but these skew, internal skew, that's going to show up on skew grid. Later on I'll show you an example of it, but for right now you just go to variation images. So in this case, all you got to do is choose the actual, in this case, this one you don't obviously specify, just leave it blank. This one is gray, 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 gray. Same thing, gray, 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 gray. And then here's tan, 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 tan. Okay, so that's all you have to do. And then this one you leave it as is. And you would normally, as far as the pictures, you would also, I forgot to mention, when you go to general tab, you would add the urban furniture watermark, so that way it's watermarked. But just the normal process when you're doing the single fetch, a non-variation. But in this case you would just follow the same thing. and the only difference again is the variation, adding the variation down here, making sure the attribute type is, in this case, is color, because it's color. Sometimes you'll have size, but and then just populate the attribute value. Sometimes, like I said, it's like weird characters. I don't know, maybe they changed it, now it's picking up the actual attribute value from overstock, which is great. So you don't have to like manually type it in. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Everything else is the same process as what you would normally do. Making sure the spacings are correct. Everything here are like looks formatted the way I showed you in the when you're listing a single fetch. And that's pretty much it for this. Again, make sure you add all the items specific. They're now being strict about the items specific. And that's it. And then you would just click process. When you click process, it'll take you to the normal screen where you would just add everything. I don't remember if it actually takes you to eBay. I think it does take you to the eBay, and then you just do the same thing as you would normally do on the single fetch. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully this doesn't it's not confusing, but if you have any question, like I said, just hit me up. But I know sorry it took so long to make this video. It's as simple as this. It's just been so busy, especially this time of the year, with everything else, with the family and everything. So hopefully this helps, and let me know if you have any question, and then I'm gonna go ahead and upload this to YouTube, and then you can just rewatch it. And then if you need to do another session or just do a shadow session, let me know if it's like confusing, and then we'll go through the steps again. All right, talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.